Welcome to the Talking Balls Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Big weekend coming up for recruiting for the Tennessee Volunteers. We've talked about it all week. Two of the top defensive linemen in the country are going to be in town. Also, a couple of big-time offensive line prospects. And then don't forget one of the top priorities for the state of Tennessee, in-state kid Edwin Spillman, the four-star linebacker out of Lipscomb Academy, will be on Rocky Top as well. But also Tennessee has a shot to create a little momentum in this class of 24. I think you need it. I think I need it. I think we need some positive news. They're going to have that opportunity on Saturday as Boo Carter will come off the board. Four-star athlete, 5'10", 180 pounds, out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. The On3 industry rankings show him as the second-ranked player in the state. We talk about the importance of putting up the wall, and Boo Carter is a guy that has been trending towards Tennessee for a long time. You can see the recruiting prediction machine, all the crystal balls, all the expert insider opinions were leaning Tennessee, and then Boo Carter took that official visit to Michigan, and all of a sudden, the news starts to change. We start to hear a lot about Michigan. This came out a few days ago. This is from Keegan Pope previewing this weekend's commitments. He said this looked to be all Vols a couple of months ago, but the Wolverines have to be considered a threat. Chad Simmons in the Simmons Scoop just a few days ago said Michigan had some big names on campus over the weekend, and one of those was Boo Carter. Can Jim Harbaugh get this athlete out of Tennessee? This looked to be all Vols a couple of months ago, but the Wolverines have to be considered a threat. He will announce on June the 17th. Carter is expected back in Knoxville later this week for one more visit. Now, I think that's crucial. We're going to get into that and talk about it, but as always, do me a favor, smash the thumbs up just below the video. That is quick, free, and easy. It helps the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you're new to the Talking Balls Network, welcome. We're not experts. We're not insiders. We're not media. We're building a community of Tennessee fans right here on the Talking Balls Network. If you watched the live stream last night, you were seeing what type of community we are building. Had an absolute blast having Sports Talk Jay on the channel. And then also Big Vol Daddy reached out to me late in the afternoon and said, Boogie, I'm ready to get back in the driver's seat. Can I jump on the stream? Surprise guest appearance from Big Vol Daddy. And hearing the news over the last month or so about him and to see him back in the saddle, back on YouTube where he belongs, that's the type of community that we are building right here for the fans, by the fans. If you like that type of content, make sure you subscribe. Click that bell for notifications. You're not going to miss out when we go live or when we drop a video. Obviously, on Saturday night, myself, Coach Jay, going to be covering Boo Carter's commitment. We're going to go live at 7:30. The decision expected to come in at 8 p.m. So make sure you tune in for that. Should be a good time. Hopefully, we get some good news. But let's jump into it. Let's take a look at this article from VolQuest.com. It is a free article, so I'm not sharing paid content. I don't do that. I don't believe in that. But this article is free from Matt Ray. It says on 300 athlete Boo Carter returns to Tennessee on Wednesday ahead of weekend decision. Now, if you go back to the video I made after the visit to Michigan, I said Boo Carter to Michigan with a couple of question marks, and we talked about this. Yes, there's a lot of momentum with Michigan, but I thought it was so crucial that Boo Carter was going to stop back in and visit Knoxville before the decision. That gives Tennessee the last shot to get Boo Carter in the boat. Let's take a look at what it said. 2024 Cleveland Bradley Central High School athlete Boo Carter returned from his Michigan official on Sunday evening. The four-star prospect will make a college commitment announcement on Saturday in New York City. Again, that's scheduled for 8 p.m. Be here right here on the Talking Balls Network around 7:30. We'll take you up to the commitment. Says before making his announcement, Carter wanted one more look at Tennessee and made his way to Knoxville for an unofficial visit. This is the picture that was all over Twitter. Go show Boo Carter some love. Go show Boo Carter what Vol Nation's all about. I think he already knows. He sees the love every time he's on social media. Tennessee fans show up, show out, show love. That's who we are. That's what we do during the offseason, during the regular season, during spring camp, fall camp. If we're talking Tennessee football, the fans are there. We're showing love, and that's what Boo Carter saw when he put this back out there. But here's my question. And I don't know the answer to this. I'm just speculating, talking. That's what we do. Rumors, Tennessee fans, right? For the fans, by the fans. How much of this is NIL? I know us as fans, we get excited a lot of times. We talk NIL. Anytime we're talking recruiting, it's all about money. It's all about a bidding war. Boo Carter takes the official visit to Michigan. stops back into Tennessee. 5 years ago, we would have just said, okay, he's taking another visit. He wants to talk to the staff. He wants to do this. He wants to do that. Now it immediately becomes a bidding war. Did he go to Michigan and get offered some type of NIL deal? Then he comes to Tennessee. Now you have to counter offer. And now we're dealing with unrestricted free agency in college football. I want you guys to hit the comments section. How much do you believe that is going on? An NIL bidding war. A lot of the talk when Carnell Tate committed, it was all about money. I don't think that's the case, but that's the way a lot of people feel. Just interested to hear your thoughts. So jump into the comments and let me know. It says Carter was recently on Tennessee's campus for a 7-on-7 event and was in town over Memorial Day weekend for 865 Live. Here's the quote. Boo Carter says, coming back to see the staff and the rest of the players in my class that I know who are either going to come here or that I have a good relationship with. It's fun continuing to build that relationship. Talking about the 865 Live event. He said, we had a great scavenger hunt. Everybody was laughing and giggling. It was just fun today. It was great. There were a lot of players that I didn't think were going to come, but they came. It really wasn't how I expected it to be, but it was fun. It says here, for months, Carter's continued to be a priority for Tennessee. Here he says, I talk to different coaches every day at UT. I talk to Coach Martinez, Coach Banks, and then Coach Pope. They all just tell me the same thing, that if I want to be great, come to Tennessee. It's the home state, and to bring some big dogs with me, and let's build on this legacy and keep going. Again, going to announce on Saturday between Colorado, Michigan, Ohio State in Tennessee from the 40-40 Club in New York. So Tennessee had all the momentum. All of a sudden, he takes the official visit to Michigan, and that momentum kind of starts to change. A lot of the insiders are saying Michigan's very much in this, but if you notice, nobody's committing and saying that Michigan is trending. According to VolQuest, according to Austin Price, Brent Hubbs, the guys that I believe in, the guys that I think are the best in the business when it comes to covering recruiting for Tennessee, they're the ones that are going to give you the inside information, and they still feel confident that Tennessee is out front for Boo Carter, and we should get some good news on Saturday. Now, is that sketched in stone? No, it's not. That's just how they feel, and I choose to believe that they have their finger on the pulse when it comes to recruiting for Tennessee. So if he does choose the ball, something that's interesting, and again, I like that Tennessee got that visit between Michigan and the decision, but if we get good news on Saturday, again, according to VolQuest, they said that Boo Carter will visit officially next weekend. Now, we've talked about his ability to peer recruit, and one of the guys that he has a really good relationship is Mike Matthews. They competed against each other in AAU ball. Mike Matthews also set to visit next weekend officially, the 5-star wide receiver out of the state of Georgia. Another wide receiver, Amari Jefferson, is scheduled to be in town next weekend. So when you talk about the timing of all of this, and I know one of you guys said, Boogie, I think you're wearing a tinfoil hat, coming up with conspiracy theories. Josh Heupel, I think, is the ultimate mastermind when it comes to the timing of news, whether that be good news or whether that be bad news. And I talked about it earlier in a video. We saw Peyton Lewis come up and commit in front of the whole group of people at the 865 Live event. I think that's genius. We've seen it at last year's Memorial Day event. A lot of guys committing, making decisions, creating momentum at the right time. Now you're going into the two biggest weekends of recruiting, and Boo Carter, one of your top priorities in the class of 24, not just for his athletic ability, not just for his 4.40 time and his versatility and his ability to play all over the football. That's all fine and great, but also because Boo Carter is the heartbeat of this class of 24, and you want him in the boat to peer recruit. Talk about timing. Going into the two biggest weekends of recruiting for the class of 24. And then follow that up next weekend. He's going to be in town. He's going to be on campus with his buddy Mike Matthews for his official visit. You don't think that is convenient timing to get Mike Matthews in the boat, who is currently trending towards Tennessee? Amari Jefferson, Alabama seems to be out front. Tennessee going to swing hard and try to get him back leaning towards Tennessee. So a couple of big weekends coming up. Don't forget to join us live Saturday night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. We will take you all the way up to the commitment of Boo Carter. Should be a fun night. Myself, Coach Jay, will be in the house. As always, guys, do me a favor on the way out the door. Smash the thumbs up. Also, shout out to you members of the channel. We could not do this without you. I would not be sitting in front of this microphone every single day as a career if not for the members of the channel. I ask you to be a part of that. If you enjoy what we do, hit the join button down below. It's only $1 a month. You want to give a little bit more? You can, but you can join the channel for $1 a month. You get custom Talking Balls emojis, access to fun, fan call-in shows, all kinds of fun perks and benefits, but also you're giving me the opportunity to do this full time, and I would greatly appreciate it. Also, you can go check out the merchandise. Go to bonfire.com/store/ youtube.com/talkingvols. I appreciate you guys. I love the way you support this channel. You're very giving, and I'm grateful for that. If you don't have the money to give, don't give. Smash the thumbs up because that is quick, free, and easy. Jump into the comment section and let's talk some Tennessee football because this is the Talking Vols Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.